Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another video. Not gonna lie, guys, I just woke up earlier, so I'm still a little tired, man. So I apologize if I'm not as energetic as I am in other videos, alright? If you guys see my last video, you guys know exactly what this video is about. If you haven't seen my last video, I'm gonna leave a little link right here. I don't know if it's right here or right here, but go watch that video first before you watch this one. That way you understand what I'm talking about. I seen your guys' comments on my last video talking about, yo, bro, like, it's not a car, it's a truck. Gang, I know, gang, I know, but I had to say car for the title of the video, bro. Come on now. So don't get mad at me, gang. I know, trust me, I know car versus truck is a difference, but it's just a title, man. Nothing to get worked up over. Like I said in the last video, I do have some minor imperfections with the truck. There's some things that do bother me a little bit, nothing crazy, but they still do bother me. So without further ado, man, yeah, let's go check out the truck. This is what the truck is looking like one day after being washed. It's already a little dusty, but yeah, man, where do I even start? Alright, so quick little backstory before we get started. I do want to tell you guys my experience on getting the truck painted, which is one of the things that does bother me a little bit. So my dad had found this guy that obviously paints cars. I don't know how he found him, but he found him, and yeah, I mean, as you guys can tell in the last video, the pictures I showed, the way the truck used to look, it needed a paint job badly. So we show him the truck, and we're like, yo, bro, like, how much would you charge to paint this whole truck a candy apple red, which is the color that I've been wanting for a while on this truck? And this feels like, for a candy apple red, I charge $3K. And I'm like, damn, bro, $3K, like, it's not bad, because we've gone to other people and they said like $7 or $8K, I think. And I don't remember what some other guy had said, but it was like a higher price than that. So I'm like, damn, bro. So for $3K, I was like, you know what I'm saying? It don't sound too bad. So we started doing the paperwork. This fool's writing down what he needs to paint, this and that. And then, yeah, I bring the truck back home. He tells me to take it to him the next day, I believe, or the next week. So boom, the day passes or the week passes, whichever it was. And I wash the truck, everything. I want to make it clean, so it's not a hassle for him to scrape the paint off and all of that. So boom, I drop it off, and then he's like, all right, I'm gonna start scraping the paint off. I need you to come in a couple days so I can show you 4 examples of the candy apple red. So I'm like, cool, you know, it's all good. So this was in the month of October, right? So a couple days pass, I check out the colors. He shows me 4 examples, and the one that stuck out with me was the one that the truck has now. I choose the color, I come home, and then, bro, when I tell you, this guy took 3 months, bro. 3 months to paint the truck. A truck that, first of all, the top of the truck and the hood were like already butchered, bro. Like, it had no paint on it. This was already scraped off. The bed of the truck was already peeling too. The clear coat was peeling. The paint was peeling. So I'm like, bro, if anything, like, it shouldn't have took you 3 months. Now, I'm not saying I'm an expert on painting trucks. I mean, I don't want you guys to take it that way, but I know 3 months just to paint it, that's too much. Or I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but you guys can educate me down in the comments below. So I drop off the truck, and a couple weeks go by, and then I'm like, you know, I'm just curious, I'm just checking in. I'm like, yo, like, how's the truck doing? Like, it's almost finished. He'd be like, oh yeah, it's almost finished. Like, I'll be ready to pick up this day. And then this day comes, and this fool doesn't send me a message, so I would have to message him, and I'm like, yo, like, is it ready for pickup, or like, you know, you're gonna need a little bit more time? And he's like, yeah, I'll be ready tomorrow. And then tomorrow would come, and it's like, bro, like, is it ready? And he's like, oh yeah, I'll be ready next week. And I'm like, bro, like, is it ready or not? I had no problem with letting him do his thing, bro. Like, if anything, yeah, take your time, so this thing isn't rushed. But I mean, this fool just lied to me, bro. Like, all he had to say was, you know what, it's gonna take a little bit of time. I have other cars I'm working on, so I appreciate if, you know, give me some time. And I would be like, all right, cool, bro. But this fool would say, oh, it'll be ready this time, and it wasn't ready. And I know he would lie, because I would go check if the truck was parked outside the shop where he works at. And yeah, bro, it would be parked right there with nothing done to it. And he's talking about, yeah, I already painted it, or yeah, I'm gonna paint it today. And bro, I've checked like 2 or 3 times. I would go each separate weeks, and it was not painted or nothing done to it. That bothered me a little bit, but I mean, it ended up getting painted. The only thing is that he didn't do a great job. It's a nice color, but there are some things that he did that it's not cool, man. So now that I got the story out of the way, hopefully I don't sound like a dick to you guys, but hey man, all he had to do was say, you know what, it's gonna take a little bit of time, like I said, and then boom. I mean, you got my respect, bro. Like, all right, that's all I need to know. I'm gonna be here, be patient. But nah, I mean, this fool's out here lying to me 24/7. I mean, he seemed like cool people, man. So I don't want to bash on him too hard, but it's just like, I don't know how I feel about that whole lying stuff, and I don't know. So now that I gave you guys a little backstory, let me go ahead and start showing you guys the little imperfections that this truck has. For starters, when I first dropped off the truck, this lever, it was already having trouble clicking up and down. But when I went to go pick it up, this one was broken, so it wouldn't go up anymore. And then this piece as well is also broken. Like I said, bro, OBS's, they're not perfect, man. But this one was already broken. I had glued it way before I went to go drop off the truck. And when I went to go pick it up, this was all broken, so I had to glue it back together again. My best guess is they just pushed in the buttons too hard, so I ain't really tripping about that, man. I mean, it still sucks, but I already glued it back together. It's no big deal. This thing is broken anyways. We also have a ton of overspray right here inside the window. That is paint overspray. You can literally feel it. As well as right here, we got a little overspray inside as well. And then on the mirrors, I don't know if you guys can tell, but there's overspray on the corner as well, all over the mirror, dude. This thing's all scratched up. Let me see if I can show you guys from the inside. Yeah, see right here on the edge, a bunch of overspray. The mirror is all scratched up. And at first, when I want to go pick up the truck as well, like the insides weren't even painted, bro. So I mean, this one, it still feels like raspy. I feel like the paint is gonna chip off easily, but we'll see. The wheels also, they have a bunch of overspray. So I mean, you clearly feel it, dude. It's like raspy. They aren't as shiny anymore because of that. These were new too, man. I had just bought these. Not the wheels, but the center caps. So it's a little sucks that they aren't as shiny anymore. The window too, a bunch of overspray. I mean, you guys could tell from the top, nothing but overspray, dude. Overspray right here as well. Either that or this is just faded, so this might just be a me problem. I don't know if you guys can tell clearly, but there are some minor scratches on the hood as well. Yeah, you guys can see a little bit. We also had to replace the bumper valance because when I went to go pick it up, it was also broken. This piece right here was broken on the edge, and it wasn't even put on right, so I'm guessing they had trouble installing it after they took it off to paint the bumper. And this new one that we bought though, we low-key had trouble installing it too. I'm not gonna lie, because I mean, it's set for 1991 Chevy, which is what my truck is, but I had to use a zip tie on this one because it wouldn't reach all the way. On this mirror, you can also feel that it's not as smooth. You can also feel a little raspy right here too. You can also see, I don't know what that is. I'm guessing it's overspray as well. Supposedly, I had also took it to them because they were gonna polish it or whatever, but I just picked it up and it was all scratched up instead, man. So that sucks. This fool had also lost my gas cap, so he had to buy a new one. I'm guessing that's a new one, unless he found it. As long as I got my gas cap on, man, I ain't tripping. Right here as well, all this. I mean, I'm guessing this is easy clean. I just need to buy products for it. Right here too, it's all chipped. Like I said, these center caps were also brand new when I bought them, but now they're all chipped, man, unfortunately. I like to think they didn't even paint the cover too good, bro. I mean, you could tell it has some scratches on it. Like right here, you can see a little outline. I'm guessing it's because once they freshly painted, they tied these back down a little too early. So you can see like the surrounding area. Right here, there's nothing but drippy paint. I mean, you guys clearly see this, bro. It's all paint that's drippy and it just dried up like that. We got a little scuff right here. And then one of the things that bothers me most is I have this fool's fingerprint on my truck bed cover, bro. I have one. I have another one right here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fingerprints. Maybe 7. Bro, I had this fool's fingerprints all over my truck, bro. This fool's literally with me everywhere he goes. All right, now it's time to pop the hood, man. Let's pop this hood real quick. Oh yeah, check that out right here. 2JZ twin turbo engine, 9 seconds flat. So much torque. The chase is twisted coming off the line. Anyways, where were we? This fool said that he was gonna paint under the hood as well. And by surprise, which I am not, he did not end up painting it, bro. I told this fool multiple times too, like, yo, bro, remember you said under the hood, remember? But this fool never painted it. And then now it's still looking like that. But I ain't really tripping, man. It's under the hood. Probably painted black or something. I don't know. We'll see. Here's a closer look on the side of the hood. I mean, you could see, I don't know what this is. I do want to say overspray, but I don't want, don't quote me on that. I don't know what that is. Right here as well. You can see it right here. On the back window as well. There's some right here, overspray. Overspray in the center. There was a bit more overspray on this side, but I had washed it off a little bit. Overspray more in the center at the bottom. And also we had some, I want to say like door lock rods that we used so we can hook the cab of the truck in. But they ended up replacing that and making their own, which I guess is no big deal. But I mean, yo, bro, like the way you get things, you gotta return them. So I ain't really tripping though. But yeah, man, that's pretty much it, bro. Like I said, they are minor imperfections, so they don't bother me too much, but it's still something that does bother me, especially bro's fingerprints on the cab of my truck, bro. That's like, what, bro? So I mean, I guess I just got to go polish it in a different shop, a shop that, you know, has good reviews. Yeah, man, for, like I said, for $3K, it's not that bad. It's definitely not the worst, so I'll take it, you know, as long as this thing lasts me for a little bit. I'm talking about like hopefully longer than 5 years, because I really don't know if this guy even clear coated correctly, or I don't know what he did, you know what I'm saying? So hopefully it does last me for more than 5 years, more than 10 years, hopefully. So we'll see in the future, man. We'll see what holds up with this truck. I'm just happy to have my truck back, bro, honestly. I don't know, man. My experience wasn't the best with him. If I'm being honest, bro, I wouldn't recommend them. I'm not gonna let you guys know where they're at or the fool's name. Like I said, I don't want to bash on them, bro, but I mean, their work was just not the best. But it is what it is. Like, I can't dwell on it. It's already painted. All I can do is move forward and just try to ways to remove all this little issues that this truck has, and then I'd be cool with it. I mean, like I said, I do like the paint, man. The paint looks nice. It's just unfortunate that it has these little imperfections. Like I said, guys, don't think I'm a dick, bro. I'm not trying to be a dick, all right? I'm just letting you guys know issues that I have with this truck at the moment. All right, guys, that's gonna be it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to like this video. Let me know what you guys think about the truck. I saw you guys' compliments on my last video saying you guys like the color, so I appreciate that for real. Let me know if I'm being petty. Am I being a diva? Am I crying about stuff that shouldn't really matter? Is it easy fix? Like, I'm not trying to make it a big deal. I know it's not a big deal. I said they're minor imperfections. Keep that in mind. So, I mean, like I said, they don't really bother me, but it still bothers some, you know? Make sure to subscribe if you enjoy my content. Follow me on Instagram. But all right, guys, that's pretty much it for this video. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.